investors. That's here from Investments. It's been a while since I made a video. Been busy doing other things, not a big deal, but I do want to make a quick video today talking about the divergence that we're seeing in Bitcoin versus the altcoins, and also some divergence we're seeing on Bitcoin. So what we like to do is we like to thank the Patreon supporters first, and so I want to give a special thanks to these 3 people over here. And if you feel like joining up, the link will be in the description below. And then I want to also promote our Discord channel. It's a growing channel. Got a lot of focus on DeFi projects right now. Kind of a fun little space to be in. So I really appreciate all the people we got in the channel right now, chit-chatting about it, and trying to find these good projects and weed out the bad ones, because there's a lot of them. So good to see happening. Let's change the lights here. And link for that is also in the description below. But we're just going to have a little quick video because I want to show you a couple things. So we're going to start off by looking at Bitcoin. Obviously the big news of the day, or the big news of the past week actually. And what I was seeing today on Bitcoin is we are pulling back to this previous resistance level, and we are back testing it as support. So this was back in January 8th-ish, where Bitcoin hit a max of about 4,200, give or take, and it pulled back significantly, and it needed to consolidate for a while before it pushed higher. Since then, it hasn't come back, and we still haven't come back, but we are testing that level now. So I did place a little bet that we are at the bottom. So I placed a little margin trade today. We'll see if that plays out well. But what I was seeing is this is previous resistance now being tested as support. If we zoom on in, we got multiple touches of this line, which tells me it's probably holding. Would not like to see it go lower. If it did, it's not the end. We got a couple more places where we have decent support, and also even if it broke down a little bit, that wouldn't be too crazy to see. I'm not overly concerned about the pullback in Bitcoin. Just seems like normal market conditions in a bull market. These things happen. So one of the things we were noticing, even though if we zoom into the 4-hour, this kind of divergence is appearing in multiple time frames now. So now it's escalated out to the 4-hour. Before I was seeing it on the 5-minute, then the 15-minute, then the 30-minute, then it pushed out to the hour. Now it's even farther, and we're on the 4-hour. I potentially could even see it on the 8-hour, but I'm just going to show you this for an example here. Let's make sure my mic is good because I had it rather far away from me. Let's fix this real quick. Sorry about the noise. So we are seeing a divergence here where Bitcoin is making a lower low, but the RSI is making a higher low, as well as the MACD making a higher low. So typical divergence here. But the main thing I wanted to show you here, and I'm going to zoom out for this. Let's get a nice chart. I want to reset my 4-hour. Let's do a little reset. Okay. So we were looking at, I wanted to look at 2 dates specifically here. And the first one being is this pullback around April 16th to about the 20th. And May 11th to current. And what I'm seeing is that Bitcoin on this pullback affected the alts very negatively, right? This more recent pullback hasn't had that much of an impact on the altcoins. So I'm going to show you a couple of examples, but what I'm summing it up as is like a altcoin divergence, where it's diverging from Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is actually pulling back more significantly than the altcoins. And what that means to me is that's more evidence that this altcoin season is ready to go. So it's been something I've kind of been harping on the past couple videos. I know it's been a while, but things take a little bit to progress. Sometimes you jump the gun, and sometimes it doesn't happen as quickly as you anticipate. You know, we have seen quite a few altcoins make significant moves like Matic and stuff like that, but let's look at the couple examples for this date. Now, I don't have examples set aside for us, but I know I got a couple that will show this case very strongly. So remember these dates, April 16th and 11th of May. And I want you to look at how significant this pullback was on April 16th to the April 20th, and how significant this pullback was from the 11th of May till current. About the same on the Bitcoin chart, right? Now let's go to XLM where I actually have this chart already marked up. Let me get rid of some lines here so it's a little more clear. You can see we've been doing a lot of TA on this. So here we got the same dates, April 16th, and look at how significant the pullback was. Very significant, about the same as what you would see in Bitcoin, right? Now here's this most recent pullback, a lot less pronounced. So let's see if we can see it across a couple other ones. We got a lot of stuff here. So I'm imagining this is right. Vertical line, 16th. And what was our other date? It was May 11th. May 11th. We're looking at ICX. No, we're looking at BTS. May 11th. So very significant pullback. Less of a significant pullback. So we're seeing a little bit of a divergence here. ICX already had this one marked up for us. Significant pullback. Still a relatively significant pullback, but I would say not as significant. And also you also see the divergence because Bitcoin is currently lower than that first pullback, while this is currently higher. Alright, so I'm imagining we can do this across multiple charts and we'd probably see the same thing. And 11th of May. Same thing. That's on XTZ. Algo, I've wanted to trade this one for a while. I just don't know what the deal is. It looks like there's something fundamentally wrong with it to me. Like it is got some heavy resistance and I don't know why. I don't know anything about the coin either. 16th of April and 11th of May. Where is it? Right here. Same thing. Tron. 16th of April. 15th is close enough, whatever. And 11th of May. So what I'm seeing is these lows are getting higher in altcoins. Just something I'm noticing. So what I'm calling it is a altcoin divergence from Bitcoin here. And BNB is pulling back significantly, which I didn't expect to see considering how much DeFi is being built on BNB right now. Didn't really expect to see that. So that's actually leads me to my next topic. Next video I will be doing will be a DeFi, how to set up your MetaMask and how to get involved in DeFi, and then followed by a little bit of a tutorial. So I'm gonna kind of put together something here so it can help new people not get wrecked in DeFi. Granted, you're probably still gonna run into scams because they're all over if you're gonna get into the space, but maybe we can make some profit off of it. So that's all I really got today. Let's take a look at data before we go. And I marked this chart up like crazy because it is just, it's looking so bullish to me, like it wants to break out, but it's caught in this weird place where Bitcoin's kind of dictating what's going on, and this is gonna move. I feel it in my bones. All right, let's just say that. You know, we were calling for $20 easily. I still think it's gonna be that before June. I would say, maybe not June, before June, but sometime very soon. One of the other ones that was showing support to me was Litecoin, and you had this very prominent support line, and to be honest, we didn't even pull back significantly. I was expecting it to pull back this line at about 230-ish before going higher, and it doesn't look like that's the case. If that means anything, maybe. We'll see. Dogecoin also showing significant support still. I'm really surprised with this one. Why it's showing so much strength? I didn't expect to see Dogecoin showing so much strength. So I did sell a portion of my position, but that's probably the wise thing to do when you're up so significantly, is to take profits. So I did do that. ETC was also showing support to me, not on this chart, but one of them we were looking at, showing like it was a nice consolidation pattern. Potentially going to see more to the upside. Even though, again, Doge and ETC, useless projects, fundamentally, they're terrible. And Matic currently breaking out. So not something I was watching, but I did get a decent position in Matic. And it is currently pushing all-time highs and breaking higher. So that is nice to see. So that's all I've got for today. Leave a comment down below. Oh, we got someone leave a message. Let's see what they got to say. Nice job. Probably. That's all good. No worries. I'm just doing this for people to watch later as well. So not a big deal. I just did the live stream to make it quicker and easy for me because I don't like doing the editing and all that stuff. But appreciate you stopping in, brother. So yeah, that's all I got. Make sure you join up on the Discord. Like I said, we're a growing community here, and it's fun to have a bunch of people in there, you know, looking through all these projects and talking about charts and whatnot. And everyone sees different things or things differently even. So good to have different opinions. So link is for that is in the description.